Okay, so I guess I'm live now. Never really done this before, but I thought that I would hop on and do a little bit of unboxing tonight. Never done a live stream before, so this will be interesting. Hey, there's Bueller. How you doing there, buddy? First time. Here I am. So this seems like a pretty cool thing to do on a Friday night. I've been accumulating packages that I bought, comic books that I bought, and I got a few of them. I figured I'd just do some unboxing tonight. I got all these, so I figured I'd open those. I don't know if that's considered an unboxing or like a mystery mail, but yeah, I think like I said, I've never done that before. So and then man, I can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. Not only am I going to be filming with my good buddy Bueller, but also we're going to be going to the Image comic signing, which is going to be even more amazing. So going to see Mr. McFarlane tomorrow. Can't beat that. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's kind of weird with my webcam on my computer. It really picks up the light more than my phone or my camera does. And so yeah, I'm a white dude. There it is. So, but Bueller, how you doing, man? How was your day today? I actually made you a moderator. I don't know if that, because I can't see YouTube. I don't know if that's coming up on your end, but let me know if that's not the case. Suffer Fox Bob, yeah, that's me. But if that's not the case, let me know, because I definitely want you to be one of the moderators. Yeah, mine was kind of a lazy day too, because I got to work from home today. So, but it was busy, but it was kind of cool because I didn't have to, do the whole driving to Swan Island thing. I just sat in my pajamas, drank coffee, and worked from home, which was pretty cool. I know that Bueller, I know that you got Batman. Did you get the Matina cover? Listen, kind of doing that on screen is kind of weird, but I like this cover. I thought it's pretty awesome. Yeah, there were a few comics this week where I just got them for the cover grabs. Like there's Catwoman 19. I thought that was an awesome one. I didn't even find out who the artist was on that. I just knew I wanted it. Hey, Comics Club. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Yeah, but there were a lot of good comics that came out this week. All right, so I'm just gonna hop right into it. So this week, I got some more comics in the mail, some more in boxes that I got in, and like I said, I figured I would do. Kind of been saving them up for a while. I figured I'd open them up, and you guys can be just as surprised as I am, because I don't remember what I bought. So we'll just got this one. I know this one. I already know. I already opened this one because I had bought two of what's inside of here, and so I'll just show you what this one is. Yeah, man, there's a lot of comics that came in over the last 2 weeks, except for the Christmas week, of course. It was a ton of stuff, and it was kind of cool, but it was kind of overwhelming to try to figure out what to read, what to review, and but I mean, it was like an avalanche, So this one is the one I just unboxed. This is Symbiote Spider-Man #1, and that's the Clayton Crane cover. I've been wanting this one for a while. Like I said, I already opened that one up because let me go to this side. There we go. You see that a little bit better that way. I already opened that up because I had bought two, and I knew I was going to give one to a very special friend, and so I made sure I pulled those out. Yeah, exactly. Comics Club, they're a mystery because I've forgotten what I bought. You know, like I said, I just been kind of accumulating them, and I think maybe I'll do that every once in a while because, you know, I'm getting old. I can't remember. Heck, I can't even remember where I put my car keys. So I'm not going to remember what's in these boxes or what I bought. So this will be kind of a surprise. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I love Clayton Crane, and so I thought, you know, that's an awesome cover. Let me see, where am I going to put these? I'll just put them over here. Oh, is that right? I'm old enough to be your son. Are you serious? What year were you born, man? I was born in good old 66, so I'm 53. There, I just aged myself without aging myself. Oh, there you go. Yeah, 57. Well, you would have been about 11 years old. That's all right. That's all right. But it's good to have you on, man. And you know, I'm not going to call you my senior, but I appreciate you. All right, this one came from a place called Scorpion Comics. I think they're in Arizona. Let's see what's in here. I was active at 11 years old. Yeah. I guess it depends on where you came from, but man, you weren't even. There we go. Oh yeah, I remember these. Okay, this is going to be kind of a cool box. So I got Ultimatum #4, and I got that because it's a David Finch cover, and it is one of the very few Daredevils that he's done. So I wanted to pick that one up. And just to kind of tip my hat, I do like to buy books. Bueller knows. But just to tip my hat, you know, I in my collecting, I do, you know, the weekly comics that come out every week. And then, but the thing that I like to do, besides picking up, you know, nostalgic comics for me, is collect books that I want to get signed by my favorite creators. And so in this renaissance of amazing covers that we have now, I've got so many to choose from. And so I kind of always look for the best artists, and I grab those. So here's another one that was in that box. This is the Batman Who Laughs #7. That's the Mattina cover with Harley Quinn. I just thought that was amazing. I don't know if you can see that, but I love Mattina's stuff, and some of the stuff he did for the Batman Who Laughs is just amazing. And then this one is Batman #700. Another Finch cover. I had to get that one. Of course, he did so many of the amazing Moon Knight covers. Let's see, what is this one? Oh, yeah. This is The Death of Wolverine #1. And I got this because I'm a huge fan of David McNiven, and he did that cover. Look at that. You got Wolverine being attacked by Deadpool, Sabretooth, Lady Deathstrike, and the Silver Samurai. That is just an amazing cover. I don't like the light. I don't know if you guys can see that okay. But again, I love David McNiven stuff, and that's an amazing cover. Oh, yeah. And then this is Amazing Spider-Man #1. And I had to get the J. Scott Campbell cover because, you know, I love Campbell. You know, this way. There it is. I guess I spend too much time trying to get it just right, but anyway, I don't know. I love J. Scott Campbell. Comics Club says, I would be in comics today just for the cover art. Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing so many good things come out. And the cover art is amazing. I can't tell you how many comics I buy on a weekly basis just for the cover grabs. I was showing some at the beginning of the stream that came out this week, and I'm probably not going to read those comics, but I did grab them for the covers because they're amazing. They're just amazing stuff. So yeah, cool two boxes so far. This was like Christmas all over again. And this one comes from, I don't know, it's handwritten, so let's see what this is. Yeah. All right. What? Oh, I know what this is. One of the guys who has been watching the channel, I think is Southern Comics Geek, I think his name is. I'm not going to say his real name here on screen, but on one of the comments on one of my videos, he asked me for my address because he had some Daredevil books to send me. And these are those books. Oh, this is awesome. So let's see. Let me put my eyes on here really quick. And we got Daredevil number 355. And I like this run. This is the run with Carl Kessel as the writer, and Kerry Nord does the art. And I actually have this one, but I'm noticing this box here says not for resale. And I'm wondering if that maybe have come in a grab bag or something, because it's like I've never seen that on a comic unless it came out as one of those things like that. So that's kind of cool. It makes it a little unique. Hey, Brian Bigelow, how you doing, man? Thanks for joining. But yeah, I mean, Comics Club, do you know what this not for resale thing is? I mean, I'm assuming it's because it came in some type of package, but yeah, kind of unique. I thought that's really cool. And then oh yeah, Daredevil and the Black Widow. This is number 102, and I think this is either going to be written by Jerry Conway or Chris Claremont, because they were on the book at the time when Black Widow was in there. This is around the time that Daredevil went to San Francisco. That's something that Jerry Conway did in the books, and pretty cool. Got some Stiltman action on there. Of course, everybody loves the Stiltman. And yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I think it's Southern Comics Geek. I think that's your YouTube handle. Like I said, I'm not going to say your real name, but thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And this is just so cool to receive something from somebody who watches the show. That's awesome. Thanks. That's the one thing I love about all this is the community. You know, I'm meeting all these new people that I never knew before. Has been just amazing. I've made some. I've met some more than amazing friends. Bueller, and me with the relationship that we have. He's a good friend. I call him a dear friend now. And I wouldn't have met him unless I had been watching a YouTube channel about comic books, and just found that he was buying coffee from a coffee shop that was just up the road from me. And we got together, and I mean, we sat and talked for comics for a couple of hours, and we've been good friends ever since. And so that's one of those things that, about this whole thing that I didn't expect, and I'm enjoying so much. It just, the comic book community is freaking awesome, and I love it. So the not for sale, some of those came with toys. That's interesting. I guess that would make sense, because they wouldn't want, something that's packaged with something else to be resold at a higher price, or a even cover price, because of the fact that it was already marked down to be part of a package. So interesting. That makes it unique. So thanks very much. again, I didn't have the Daredevil Black Widow book, so that just makes another piece of my collection. So thank you very much. Yeah, some Marvel action figures came with comic books that had not for sale on them. Oh, yeah, I always wondered about that. There are some of those comic books or action figures that I've seen that have comic books. And I always wondered if the comic books inside were actually real copies, because I saw a Taskmaster that had a Avengers. I think it's 187. I think it's the first appearance of Taskmaster, and it had that copy in there. I wonder if that was a real comic book, because guy was selling it for $20, man, and it's like $100 book. So, hey, thank you very much, Bueller. Appreciate that. And Brian, thank you very much for that as well. Let's get on to our next box. This one, let's see. I don't know who this is, so we'll just open this one up. Oh, Toy Biz, yeah. So were those real comics in those boxes? In with those action figures? Because if it is, then I missed out on getting that that first appearance of Taskmaster. Let's see. Some of these things are packaged weird. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yeah. I had this at one point, and I don't know what happened to it. So, but this is the Flash, number 52, and that's the Deodato variant. I love Deodato stuff, and so that right there is that's his variant. And if you guys know me, I love the Flash, and especially this run. And so yeah, that's a cool cover by Deodato. Hey, Dylan's Comic Book. Hey, how's it going, man? Doing my first live stream. I know, isn't that one awesome, Bueller? Hey, Two Brothers Comics. Hey, thanks for joining. How y'all doing tonight? Just doing a little unboxing here. Having some fun. Let's see. Oh, they were reprints. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I don't mind reprints. I know a lot of people sometimes thumb their noses up at them, but I came into comic books because of a reprint. I even mentioned it on my origin video. The very first comic that I picked up that really grabbed me was Avengers number 58, which is the second appearance of the Vision. But that's the whole even an android can cry storyline, and the book was actually a reprint. I didn't even know what that meant at the time, but I came into comic books on a reprint, so I don't mind them at all. Let's see. This one comes from Comics on the Green, wherever that's. They're in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Wow, I wonder if they know everybody from the office. Isn't that where the office is done? Scranton, Dunder Mifflin. Let's see, what do we got in this one, guys? Some people are kind when they package this stuff up, and some people, they went off the rails when they try to figure out how to package this stuff. I tell you who's got it down is Bueller, man. Bueller, when he packages up his Bueller boxes, man, he's like smooth sailing. Hey, Stay Puff, how you doing, man? Derek, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Just doing a little unboxing here. Okay. Let's see. Now, I remember getting this because I wanted the cover, but I can't remember who the artist is. Maybe you guys can help me out. This is Bullseye number 2. And I forget who the artist is on that variant, but I wanted it. Of course, you know, I want just about every Bullseye book I can get my hands on. But that one I got for a really good price. And hey, Shane, yeah, facsimile prints are great. Love seeing the old ads and letters pages. I know that right there always gets me when they put the actual ads in some of those facsimile books. Those are cool. I was one of those kids that bought the chest of army soldiers, and you know, I think I bought that like 3 times. I had a ton of those things. But yeah, we got Bullseye number 2. Again, I can't remember who the artist was on this, but it was a cover that I didn't have, and it is a variant cover, and I wanted it, so I got it. And I think I got this for a really good price too. So yeah, there it is. Oh, this is Deodato. There you go. That's who it was. That's why I wanted it. I love Deodato stuff. Thanks very much, buddy. All right, what do we got now? Let's see. This one comes from well, it's not a shop, so this is somebody personal that I went to. Let's see. I just love opening these things. Like I said, I bought these a while ago, and most of them I don't remember. So it's like getting something brand new. You know what's funny about unboxing videos? I don't know if you want to. That's what this is actually called, because it's not. I'm actually like opening a box of CGC slabs or anything. These are just mailers. But I didn't know what else to call it, so I called it an unboxing. And so this has got all kinds of tape on it, so it'll take me a second here. Marvel mailbag, that's a good one. Oh, you know what, two brothers? You know, because that's how Bueller and I roll. My coffee's right here. And of course, you see who the coffee cup is, right? Yeah? Uh-huh. All right. There's the coffee. I have some right now. Thank you for reminding me. Your dad bought a monkey from those ads? Don't you mean sea monkeys? Because I remember buying those too. I think I was seeing something where they actually advertised that you could get a puppy or a dog at one time out of the ads in comic books. I thought that was pretty funny. Well, it's got all kinds of tape on it. You know, it's not like Chris where I just rip into this thing. I don't want to. What is a spider monkey? How are you going to buy a spider monkey from a comic book? So, oh, they did, huh? I was going to tell you that there's a few different places that I've seen that still has eggnog. One of those places is my work, Bueller. And so you should come down and have coffee with me while I'm at work. We got a pretty good coffee shop down in the lobby, and they got eggnog lattes. But our mutual friend over there at Mocha Express must love you a lot. Seriously, you could buy a spider monkey out of a comic book. That is, I love it. That's great. I guess you know, now I haven't seen it myself, but I guess anything can happen. A spider monkey out of a comic book. I remember sea monkeys, but a spider monkey, that's pretty dope. All right, so oh man, I've been waiting for this for a while. I had it a long time ago, and I had to get it again. This is Moon Knight number 200. Of course, this is the David Finch variant, and oh, I just love that cover. Yeah, I got that for a really good price, and that's awesome. He needs a better bag and board, that's for sure. Yeah, people do. They ride jet skis to my work, where I work right on the Willamette River, and there's a guy that comes into work on a jet ski. It's pretty awesome. That's awesome. I love David Finch's art, and so I know a lot of you guys have joined later. But I was saying that when I open a lot of these boxes, or when I buy comics, usually I'm buying them for the covers, or for nostalgia, for like cons that are coming up, and I know certain creators that are going to be there. And if I don't have something in my collection, I'll buy stuff. And this stuff I just let kind of accumulate in the house, and figured I'd do an unboxing at one point, because the last unboxing I did was so much fun. And I don't know what it is about unboxing videos, but people seem to like enjoy those more than all the normal videos. This one comes from Amorphous Inc. I remember them, but I don't remember what I got from them. So let's see what I got. And we got more tape. I think I could probably sell stock in tape after these unboxings. I got to admit, I do too. Let's see here. Of course, I can't just rip, like I said, I can't just rip this open because I don't want to ruin the comic inside. But that's what it feels like. It feels like Christmas, and just want to rip into it and see what I got. Hold on a second. Yeah, I would agree with that. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, I think this is also a Deodato cover, if I remember right. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 799, and this is that Green Goblin variant. Yeah, I've been wanting that one for a while. Wasn't able to get it when it first came out, but if I remember right, that's a Deodato cover. Oh, I dig that one a lot. Man, I just love great artwork. You guys see that okay? There we go. Hope those come out. Hope you guys can see them just fine. That's awesome. This guy has a Shannon Muir on his business card, this Amorphous Inc. He's got the X-23 by Shannon Muir as his business card. There we go. There we go. I thought that's pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Sleepy Ritter? Good to see you, buddy. Glad it's not past your bedtime. Well, from what I can see, you're a good father, my friend. So you're doing it right. Let's see, modern digital art or old school art better to you? You know, I like both. There's some things in old school art that you just can't compare to, but there's some things that they can do in digital art now that I'm loving. So, you know, if you're asking me which is my favorite, I'd have to say old school art. But I really am enjoying a lot of this newer art that's coming out, especially on a lot like I know Shannon Muir does a lot of digital stuff on his, and I mean the colors are amazing. So, you know, I'm gonna say that I love both, but I'm gonna lean towards old school art even better. I mean, I can sit all day long and go through all of Kirby stuff, all the Simonson stuff. You know, I mean, I love old school comic art. John Romita, I was a huge fan of Sal Buscema, and you know, just over the years, there's just been so many great artists. Let's see here. He said, if I could have one, give me Kurt Swan Superman. Yeah, Kurt Swan. That's a great name too. But by far, yeah, actually, absolutely, and John Buscema too. Actually, John Buscema drew one of my favorite Doctor Doom stories. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, we have such a plethora of new artists that are doing some amazing stuff. So I can't discount them, because I got to tell you, I'm making buys on these covers, just to get some of that cover art. I gotta say, the newer artists, I'm a huge fan of Greg Horn. He's one of my favorite artists, and I dig Tyler Kirkham. Tyler Kirkham. I love his stuff. And of course, Matina's great. Clayton Crane's great. J. Scott Campbell. These are all newer artists that I'm just loving, absolutely loving. But if I was going to collect, I'm going for the old school stuff. There's no way around it. I mean, if I was going to buy actual art pieces, I'd buy the old school stuff far before I'd buy the newer stuff. Yeah, I agree, Sleepy Reader. You're exactly right. The digital colors are amazing. I'm I know some of you have seen this stuff, but I am I do adult coloring, and for whatever reason, because I had a surgery, and I was down for 6 weeks, horrific surgery. And during that time, I needed something to do, so I started watching YouTube videos. I picked up a really good set of pencils, and I started doing adult coloring. I found out I'm really good, and I found out that I really love vibrant color. And so here's a piece, and you can see this on my Instagram, but it's the Todd McFarlane Spider-Man #1 cover, and I basically, so I colored that. That's all done in colored pencil, and I just love vibrant color, and so let's see. Let me get another comic book one for you. I can't see the titles. There it goes. There we go. Here's another one that I did. Oops. So that's all with colored pencils. Okay. And that one wasn't too hard. I basically followed whoever the original artist was. I think it's Philip Tan, and that's his original artwork. And so I just followed the colors on that and was able to figure out most of them. But I really love this. It's not as vibrant as his, but I love vibrant color, and so I really enjoy that. I'm going to be doing a lot more coloring going forward. I've when I find the time, I got this amazing hobby that I just love, and that's been growing over the last 6 months immensely. And then, hey, Robbie, how you doing, man? Good to see you. But beyond that, I work 2 jobs. I have a regular job during the daytime, and then I do counseling after hours, because I'm a pastor. And then so it makes it very difficult for me to actually get into my coloring, but it's been on my heart because I miss it. It's a really creative outlet, and so I hope to get back into it. I don't know if you'd call them high res. I do have an Instagram. You go to my Instagram. It's Coloring Heroes is where you'll find me on Instagram. And I have some of my art there. I just started, doing the comic book stuff at the beginning of the year, this last year. But I started with doing other type of stuff. I'll show you. Let's see. See if I can find one of my bigger pieces. Yeah, like this one here. It's kind of a fantasy thing. It's a double page spread. And so not all of my stuff is on Instagram. I pretty much put the comic book stuff on there because I wanted to highlight, now that I was, getting better at what I was doing. I wanted to highlight, comic book pages especially. And let's see. And because that's my jam. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Bueller, you could probably take a pass just from brother to brother. I think you'll be okay on that one, dude. I'm gonna review 2020 tomorrow, and you can hear my thoughts on it. Here, I'll show you another one. Here, this is another one I did. It's a owl that's kind of part mechanical. I can do this thing here, part mechanical and part animal. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But yeah, I mean, I got all kinds of ones that I've done. I've got like 60 coloring books. I got really into the hobby, and but it's the superhero stuff that I really want to do, and I've got a bunch of superhero adult coloring books from both DC and from Marvel, and they have a lot of great pages in them. Here, I'll just show you guys. I'll show you guys these books. And you can see what I'm talking about. Interesting. Okay, so there's an Avengers one, and actually, I think I've done a page in this one too, or maybe it's the other Avengers one. But yeah, this is the newer one. I just got this one, and there's Batman Hush, adult coloring book. I don't know if you guys have seen these ones before. Here's one that I'm really interested in getting into, is the Spawn. I'll be doing some pages out of there for sure. I mean, they got the full detailed pics from the covers, so I'm going to be coloring those for sure, guys. Anyway, yeah, these are all adult coloring books for comic book stuff, so I don't know if you can see all those, but just about every type of character and that you could imagine. So it'll take me a while to get through those. Let me put those right there. There we go. So I got one more box to unbox, and yeah, I wondered about doing it inside of Photoshop. I just haven't learned the digital stuff yet, and I'm kind of eager to hop into that realm. But it seems so daunting because you got to learn a whole new program. But hey, Dave Scarpa, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. Let's see. All right, here we go. This is the last of the unboxings, and this one comes from. It's another. This is not coming from a shop. I bought this from an individual. This is probably an eBay buy. Yeah, Shane, I got to tell you, it really is. You know, when I get really stressed, which can be very easy working at the type of job that I do, supply chain can be really stressful. You know, I can come home, and if I don't hop into a comic book and read a comic book, I can open up one of them coloring books, and I'll go for 3-4 hours and just decompress, and it's been a really good outlet. This one is a little more difficult to open. I don't want to damage the books. They make these Geminis so you don't have to tape them on the inside, but people tape them pretty heavy on the inside sometimes. It makes it difficult to get into. Looks like this has got multiple books inside of it, so want to be careful. Here we go. Let's see what I got here. What's in the box? All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. When I saw these when they first came out, I wanted to get these. These are actually pretty recent. This guy's colors, talking about coloring, this guy's coloring is amazing. Of course, I'm talking about Shannon Muir, and that is his variants for the Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. I just absolutely love those covers. I got those for a pretty decent price, and so I had to get the set. His colors are amazing. I love his stuff. So there you have it. So those are the books that I wanted to unbox tonight. I think I unboxed like 7 of these boxes, but you know, that's a pretty good little stack of comics there. Awesome stuff. Yeah, I really like Shannon Muir's stuff. I really hope he comes to one of the local cons. I'd really like to meet him. I know that he watches Bueller's Show. Hey there, Brian. He watches Bueller's Show, and so I'd really like to meet the guy because he's got some amazing artwork. And then, yeah, for sure, frame-worthy. That's absolutely. Yeah, some of these are definitely a frame-worthy. I'd say the couple that were my favorites of the unboxing tonight were definitely those 2 covers, and then this Clayton Crane cover. I absolutely just think that that's a gorgeous cover. So I hope he comes out soon. So I don't know if you guys have seen it, but they started doing the announcements for creators for the Washington State SummerCon, which will be happening in June. And last year was an amazing show, and I'm really excited about this year because I know it looks like it's going to be even better. Hey, Eric, how you doing? And they already announced. Yeah, our show. I meant to say our show. Thanks, man. But they announced Kevin Eastman's going to be there. That was the first announcement. And then Bob Layton and Marv Wolfman they've announced. And so, I mean, and then who was the other one? I can't think of who the other one was. But anyway, they're starting to announce, some legends that are going to be there. And last year they had the most amazing lineup for this little con. And so I don't know if any of you were planning on going out of state for cons this year, but Washington State SummerCon is the one to be at. I'm telling you, it was incredible last year. Yeah, Kevin Eastman, Jerry Conway. Jerry Conway, I can't wait to see him again. I met Jerry Conway at the Rose City Comicon, and man, he was really cool to talk to. Yeah, I mean, last year, it was the perfect storm. They had Roy Thomas, Chris Claremont, Mark Bagley, Jim Lee. They had Jim Shooter. They had so many different creators that I was just blown away by. Scott Williams was there. Robbie, I'm very happy. I'm very happy with McCarthy, but I'll tell you why I was happy was because if they had just grabbed him and left the rest of the coaching staff the way it was, I would have said it wouldn't work. But now that they have revamped that defensive coaching staff, I think they're going to have what it takes. So I was very happy with it. Let's see. A friend of mine, Bivens, will be at Vault's booth at Emerald City Comic-Con. Emerald City is a really good con. I went there last year, and that was kind of cool. I got to meet Karen Gillan, and I sat and talked with Chip Zdarsky for about an hour. And Chip Zdarsky actually, with just a little bit of ink, drew me a face portrait of Daredevil. He was so good. Damian, have yourself a good night, and thanks for coming on, man. But yeah, Emerald City was a really, really cool con. The problem with Emerald City is the way it's laid out. It's multi-leveled, so it's not like one floor, and that was just kind of weird. And to get into it's a long way to walk. There's no getting around that, and so yeah, but it's pretty amazing. I would definitely suggest it. A lot of great talent goes there, and it is one of the larger cons. And but yeah, just like Bueller just said, it's really busy. But yeah, there was a bunch of creators that I met last year. That's actually met Kelly Sudaconic there, and she ended up getting sick, and she had to end up leaving. But she was there. But I think the highlight for me was meeting Karen Gillan and Chip Zdarsky. Zdarsky is just so much fun to be around. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah. But yeah, Vault had a pretty cool booth there at ECC, and that's also, I don't know if it was Emerald City or if it was yeah, it was Emerald City. The guys from Mad Cave Studios were there. I got to meet a bunch of their people, and they were really cool too. I think I got a bunch of their stuff that you couldn't get in the shops anymore, and they hooked me up, bro. So I still got those comics. But yeah, I mean, you guys going to be going to any cons this year? Anybody else going to? I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be going to the MegaCon. I know there's a bunch of people that are supposed to be going to that. Yeah, Derek, Ezekiel Elliott is a beast. I'm kind of excited to see what McCarthy will do with him and with Dak Prescott. I'm a huge Cowboys fan, so I'm in it no matter what. It doesn't matter if they win, lose, or draw. I'll always be a Dallas Cowboys fan. So I met Roger Staubach when I was like 6 years old, and I've been a fan ever since. Yeah, I just dated myself. I was 6 years old, and Roger Staubach was holding me up, for a picture. It was pretty cool. Yeah, actually, I'd like to meet him. The one I've always wanted to meet, Bueller, is Emmitt Smith. I've heard nothing but just amazing things about him, and to me, he's the greatest of all time. And so, yeah, I love those Dallas running backs. Gotta move some stuff around here because I'm getting pushed in. Of course, I got my Dr. Doom I gotta push aside over here. And then tomorrow's review day. Tomorrow is also the signing at I Like Comics. And of course, we're going to meet Mr. Todd McFarlane tomorrow, so that's going to be amazing. You don't get too many cons in Western Massachusetts. Yeah, but they do have some pretty big cons back east, right? I mean, Massachusetts and New York and Rhode Island, those are all kind of like within a few hours of each other, right? So you could still get to some of the cons, or unless you're in some like in the outskirts, Dave. I don't know where you actually live at. The local con in April, definitely want to go back to Heroes Con. That was the best con. Where's Heroes Con at, Robbie? So here's something else I bought today, and Bueller is probably going to want to steal this from me. But you know, I got a book I picked out specifically for Todd McFarlane to sign tomorrow. But I bought this book that is a volume of Spawn covers. It's volume 1, and it's got the first 100 covers. Not just the covers, but a bunch of the black and white, like just the inked copies as well. This is an amazing book. And so I'm kind of figuring out, do I have him sign that comic book or do I have him sign this? Because this is amazing. Brian, you met Todd. That's awesome. Let's see, Clara Meath is working on a scout book, and then Vault is looking for something for her too. She wants to work with Elliot again. Oh, so you weren't talking about Ezekiel Elliott. You are talking Dallas Cowboys, and then you mentioned Elliott. Sorry about that, man. I want to go use, but it's so far. I was thinking the other day if I could get the boss to send me for business. Ooh, yeah. Well, if that anything like that happens, Rob, you got to let us know, man, because we definitely love to meet you, and we could probably sit around and cut it up about comics for hours. That's what we do. That's definitely what we do. You'll see Bueller and Sam and myself get together, and we'll just talk about comics for hours. It's good stuff. Yeah, look at this stuff, man. This is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out which one I want signed more. What would you guys get signed? Help me out here, guys. So, you guys pick up anything this week that was not on your radar that you picked up? Maybe that was something that was pretty good. Like, I don't know if this is on your guys' radar. It always is on mine. It's just a fun book. You guys, I don't know if you ever read Battle Pug. It is not like anything that's going to like grab a hold of you, but the art is pretty funny. The colors are amazing, and the storytelling is really a lot of fun. It's just a fun book. Yeah. That's what you're gonna do, man. My yearbook from 1963. You know what? That's him calling me old again. Oh yeah, that blank cover for 301. That was a great book. So if you just met him, then if you got that signed by him, because that just came out recently. Savage Avengers, Heist from Vault, and Metal Shark. Metal Shark, what is that one? I keep hearing about it. Is that a good one? That one's not on my radar. But I have been liking the Savage Avenger stuff, and I haven't read Heist yet. Oh, cool! Yeah, Mike Norton. That's him. I sent him an email because I want to get some of the earlier stuff that I missed. I'm a huge pug lover. Come here, baby girl. And this is my pug. This is River Song. She's my battle pug. Hi, baby girl. You say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Here you go. but yeah, I wanted to get the earlier stuff, so I sent them an email, and he hasn't. I think just like 2 days ago, I emailed him. He hasn't emailed me back yet, but I heard that you can get like a lot of the back stuff. Alamo Draft House signing. Is that Alamo Draft House? Is that like an art studio, or is that actually like like an actual draft house where they pour beer? A shark eats a Satanist and he turns into a sign of the apocalypse. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember when that first came out, and there was some huge buzz about it, just because of the storyline inside of it, and it looked intriguing. I haven't picked it up yet, but it's definitely on my radar now. So I'll have to check it out, because you're not the only person that has told me about it. And there you go. Oh, there's a compendium from Image of Battle Plug. Yeah, that would be cool too. I definitely like the artwork, and because I said before, I love vivid color. That book is always full of vivid color. It's like you get smashed in the face by all this color coming at you. It's pretty cool. So, but yeah. So we're coming up on an hour, guys, and I'm gonna close down here pretty soon. Oh, a movie theater that serves beer. That's awesome, man. That'd be a perfect place to have a signing. Was it just him, or was there other artists there with him? Do you, viewer? Hit me with the metal shark, bro. Come on, man. That's awesome stuff. So yeah, this is going to be a big weekend. Of course, I wanted to do this live stream tonight. I'm going to be setting up, because I'm going to be filming a new show, and hopefully I'll have that rolled out in the next couple days. And then, of course, we are going to have Comics with Our Coffee tomorrow. Bueller and I. He's going to be my guest, my very special guest on the show. And I know a guy, and so we're looking forward to that. Then, of course, we got the signing over there at I Like Comics with all the Image executives that are going to be there: Mark Silvestri, Robert Kirkman, Todd McFarlane. It's gonna be awesome. And then yeah, so big weekend for comic book stuff. And then, of course, they keep announcing more people for the Washington State SummerCon, so I'm looking forward to that. And it's gonna be an awesome weekend this weekend, guys. But yeah, so I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I didn't know if I was going to go for a full hour, but this was fun. This is my first live stream, so this was fun. And but I really appreciate you guys. And hey, look for those videos in the next couple of days. My latest one is going to be a countdown to the Washington State SummerCon. I think you're going to really like it. I'm really looking forward to doing that one. Bueller was a great help. He showed me some things, and so I got to thank him right now from the bottom of my heart, because some of this stuff I couldn't have done without him. And so I appreciate you, bro. And but anyway, you guys all have a great night. Of course, always remember, support your local comic shop, and Excelsior. All right, have a good night, everybody. All right, now how do I turn this off? There we go.